Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Are you Jimmy Cal?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all give me just a second.
Okay. We're gonna like a statue. We can know that it's attempted. Yes, we do.
That's coming. Mr. Couch,
Yes, ma'am.
pay attention this way. All right. Will he waive the formal reading of the indictment?
He will, Your Honor.
Mr. Couch, in clause number 26, DCCR 0328, the state has elected to proceed on the lesser included offense of a third-degree felony, attempted burglary of a habitation. And that's from January 29th of 2026. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you did what they've charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 3-year deferred probation. There will be a $500 fine. You'd be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Couch is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back at a later date for sentencing. Ms. Malfino?
Judge, the state would respectfully object to any type of PSI bond in this case because of the fact that we're going to very strongly urge the court to consider safety. I have met multiple times with the complainant, Ms. Couch, in this case. She is actually present in court today. I think there is an underlying severe substance abuse issue that has contributed to all of these issues. And that will be the position of the state to ask for safety. And I'm afraid that if he's out in the interim, it will derail that and also this absence of contact with her at this point.
So,
I understand that state's position.
Sure.
Judge. Mr. Couch is requesting that you do consider allowing him to be released. He's been in jail now for
4 months.
4 months. He's getting some taking AA classes in jail.
From Rocco.
He's got some health issues that he desperately wants to get on the outside and
Yes, ma'am.
addressed.
I have a spot on my lung. I was supposed to be in Baptist Hospital for another CAT scan and another biopsy. And it's just getting worse by the day.
well, if Mr. Rojas, if you want to get some information to the court between now and sentencing, I can bump something up with regard to a bond hearing. But today, based on the allegations and the concern, what I'm going to do is not change the bond. I am going to ask probation to do go ahead and get a substance abuse assessment during that so that we have everything in place when we come back for sentencing. All right,
Thank
you can go back with the bailiff.
Okay. Thank you.
So on Bragan Hulsman, that's the one you talked to me about, right?
Yes,
Mr. Did y'all,
we did.
oh, okay, sorry.
Actually, going to be a misdemeanor since he can do it.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will, Your Honor.
Ms. Hulsman, in cause number 26, DCCR 0199, the state has elected to proceed on the lesser included offense of a Class A misdemeanor assault. And that's from January 7th of 2026. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you did what they've charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas?
Yes, sure.
Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for, hold on, it's back. A 2-year deferred probation. There would be a $250 fine, and you would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Part of that would be that you would follow any recommendations with regard to any mental health care issues. Do you understand? State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. And are you a U.S. citizen? All right. Is there any evidence that Ms. Hulsman is not competent?
None that has not already been addressed, Judge.
Okay. All right, then, Ms. Hulsman, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of the plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 2 years. You're ordered to pay the $250 fine, and you're ordered to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation, including any mental health care. If you do all of that, this is a great opportunity because you won't have a conviction on your record. And at the end of the probation period, if you successfully complete it, the case is dismissed. The other side of that is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back in the court and you could be convicted and sent to our Jefferson County Jail for up to 1 year. Do you understand? I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. You'll get some instructions from probation today so that you'll know exactly what to do when you're released from jail. Make sure you do all that, okay? All right, you can go back. Good morning, sir. You're Brandon Lewing,
Yes, ma'am.
and Mr. Lewing is charged in cause number 25 DCCR 1402 with the state jail felony offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle. Ms. Shipley's here for Mr. Smith, and is there an announcement?
Judge, yes, Your Honor. Mr. Smith had to be in another court, and so Mr. Lewing and Mr. Smith have been working on some things, and they were able to provide Ms. Malfino with some additional information. And we're asking for a little bit of time for Mr. Smith and Ms. Malfino to consult on those matters.
And Judge, I have spoken with Ms. Shipley this morning. That is correct. Mr. Smith sent me an email from the defendant yesterday, and since he's here, if I may, I would just like the defendant to know I have taken it into consideration. I have rewatched the video, although there is a portion of his email that I agree with respect to the ski mask. I just want him to know where I'm coming from.
Sure.
His stack of felonies that is this high doesn't lead me to take everything he says in that email that is self-serving to heart, but I will, based on that, be willing to discuss with Mr. Smith reconsideration of the offer if the court would allow us that time. But I just wanted Mr. Lewing to know I did look at that and what my position is.
Okay, so we'll just do a normal reset. That'll give your attorney and time to visit with Ms. Malfino, and when we come back, we'll get an announcement at that next court date.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. And then
Right.
Mr. Smith will be out to see you as soon as he meets with Ms. Malfino. Thank you.
Michael Martin also